Hi everyone, welcome to Passing It On. Today it gives me great pleasure to actually introduce to you my next guest, Nicole Maistry. Welcome, Nicole.
Thank you so much for having me, Michelle.
Okay, would you like to tell the viewers a bit about yourself?
I hail from a small town called Tongat. I was crowned Mrs. India South Africa in 2017. I'm now currently reigning Mrs. Internations. I was crowned in Singapore in October, and I represented South Africa. So it gives me a great pleasure to be here today amongst you guys.
Awesome. And kids, do you have kids?
I do. I have two kids, a girl and a boy, Mika and Kenzo. They're 11 and 6.
Awesome. And how do you go about juggling everything between business, work, home, cooking, being a mom?
I have to prioritize. My days are much longer than everyone else's and my nights are shorter.
Awesome. And I'm sure the hubby is quite helpful as well at home with the kids?
He can be. With the kids, he's very hands-on. He does the school pickups, drop-offs, extracurricular. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. At least you have somebody to help.
You have to, yeah.
Okay, great. So what are you cooking for us today?
I'm dedicating this meal to my husband. It's his favorite, and he's a big foodie. He loves to eat, and I try to perfect this meal because it's his favorite. So I'm making chicken a la king today.
Great. Okay, Nicole, do you want to run us by your ingredients quickly?
So we have finely chopped onions. We've got some diced green pepper, but obviously not too thin because you don't want it to wither away in the oil.
Yes.
Some diced mushrooms and your chicken fillet. So here today we have about 3 chicken fillets, should feed about 2 to 3 people.
Okay, awesome. And then your thyme.
We've got thyme. I like to use the dry thyme, but not the bottled one. So what I do is I buy the fresh thyme and I dry it myself.
Okay.
It gives you a better smell than the bottled one. And salt and pepper to taste. This is your key ingredient. It's your chicken a la king packet sauce. So the brand doesn't really matter. It's what adds the flavoring and thickness to the gravy itself. Milk. For this, I think we'd use about 1.5 liters of milk and fresh cream at the end.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Nicole, would you like to start us off with the cooking?
So now we're going to add some sunflower oil, and not a lot, just about 1.5 tablespoons, just for the onions to brown. And to that we're going to add our onions. We're going to let that simmer. It's just going to brown. We're going to add our thyme.
Okay, you were saying this is your hubby's favorite dish?
It is, in fact.
This is my husband's favorite dish that he cooks for us.
And does he do a good job at it?
Absolutely.
I can imagine.
Absolutely.
So what do you guys like to eat it with?
Pasta?
I have had a chicken a la king pasta and it was quite yum. My husband likes to have it with rice. My kids like to have it with rolls, and I like mash.
Okay, you say mash. A very weird combination. Why?
A smooth, creamy mash and some chicken a la king just dished over that bed of mash, and it soaks up all that creamy goodness. I love it.
Awesome. So I must actually try that one day.
Just try it. Give it a try.
So tell me a bit about being Mrs. India South Africa 2017.
For me, the journey has been remarkable. I embarked on it as a measure of expanding my platform. I wanted a greater audience, and it has done exactly that. Under the CEO at the time, Anisha Vissal, she just created this world for women to come together and just empower each other, and that's exactly what it's done.
Awesome. Did you even think of that you're going to be crowned the queen?
I didn't. I went in with a really positive attitude, and I thought, let me just make the most of it, and I'm going to show exactly who I am and let the world see my showcase.
Awesome. And what prompted you to actually go for this?
I think my community initiatives. I needed a greater platform to embark on my community initiatives, and it gave me that leg up.
Awesome. And with your kids, tell me, how do you juggle being a mom, businesswoman, and...
It's hard. I think I prioritize well. My days are longer and my nights are short.
Okay. And with the kids, is hubby helpful?
He is. He's very hands-on with the kids.
Awesome. Awesome. It's good to have them. And with your parents and things, are they also...
My mom. I'm so grateful and so blessed to have my mom and my in-laws around, because at a drop of a hat they're there.
Oh, that's great. And also with our kids, it's good that they have a solid grounding with our elders, and then also they learn a bit of our roots as well.
Correct.
Okay, do you want to check our pot?
we're good here. So now to this we can add our green pepper. And just a little secret of mine that I'm going to share is to my green pepper, I just slice down 1 or 2 green chilies. It just gives a little bit of a kick.
Okay. And your kids are not afraid of having hot food?
Not at all. So to this, as soon as we add our green pepper, we're going to add in our chicken.
Yeah.
And we're going to let that simmer together. The reason we do that is we want the chicken to soak up that crunch or that flavor of the green pepper.
Awesome.
Give that a quick stir. And this is when I add my black pepper. Purely because it gives a nice coating to the chicken when it cooks.
Awesome. So they're quite good with hot stuff there.
They like it. I don't have to prepare a separate meal for them to us. If something is a bit too spicy, I'll warn them, or I'll dish no gravy, just the meat of it. But they like a little bit of heat.
That's good. It's quite strange when you have Indian homes and then the mom says, you know what, my kid doesn't eat spicy stuff. It's like, you were born in an Indian family.
And we didn't grow up having separate meals.
I agree with you.
If it was too spicy, we added, I don't know if you remember, we added a little bit of butter to the rice.
Definitely. And then what about your mom washing the spice out of the meat?
Yes, that's right. But there was no separate meal.
But you know, I don't know if you would agree with me, those were the good old days.
The best, with your granny feeding you and rolling those the food into little balls for you.
Did your granny also do that?
Yes. I think the favorites got that.
I guess so.
We're going to add in our mushroom and we're going to let this simmer.
Okay, how long?
Closed lid.
Okay, for how long?
For about 5 to 7 minutes, just for the mushrooms to cook down, the chicken to soften and get a nice brown color on it, and the green peppers. We don't want it to turn to mush. We still want it to hold its form.
Okay. So we're going to leave this now for about 5 minutes on medium heat, which is like about 3 or 4.
And cover it.
Okay, sure. And then we're going to check the pot in a few minutes. So after 5 minutes, let's look what it's looking like now.
It's perfect. So now we can actually go ahead and add our cooking sauce.
Okay.
So straight out of the packet into the pot. It's going to coat, it's going to cover, it's going to add this thick, creamy richness to the pot itself.
Awesome. So you don't really like mix it with water or milk?
You don't have to, because it's just so easy that I find once you do mix it with anything and then add it in, it starts to clump up.
Okay. No, you are right actually, because then it gets all lumpy and then you don't know what to do with it. Yes, I agree with you now.
So give that a good mix. It's all coated and covered.
Yes, looks lovely.
And then to this, you can get that smell. It's a lovely smell. We're going to add in our milk. So I don't really measure. I think after so many years, I pour accordingly. So
you're an experienced mom in the kitchen. That's
but
it.
I would say, this being a 2 liter, we've gone about 1.5 liters.
Okay.
Okay, maybe a liter.
That's an advantage, I think, of being a mom, because then you start using your own measurements.
And have you noticed how you'll use a specific mug and you'll know to the marking of that mug? I use 2 mugs of this.
Okay, so we're just mixing everything together.
Just make sure everything is mixed.
I want to know, how do you juggle cooking meals every day at home from your busy schedule?
I prep the day before, or I have an idea at least of what I have at home in my cupboards, my pantry, my freezer. It's so important that once we know what meal we're cooking, we make sure we have all those ingredients prepped. And I don't mean just chopping of the vegetables, just dicing of your meat, cutting your meat together, cleaning it, prepping it, putting some spices on it and putting it in the fridge overnight. When you come home, you realize it's 20 minutes of your time.
Yes.
That it's already done. So meal prep is very important for me. And also finding out what they want at home.
Yes, I agree.
What they feel like, you know, it's hard when you have 4 different taste buds.
Definitely.
So I do my homework, just ask them what they feel like, make sure I have all the ingredients prepped, and then a pressure cooker for me is my absolute saving.
Awesome. Awesome.
I use my pressure cooker at least 3 or 4 times in a week.
Definitely good for you, eh? Because I'm sure with your busy schedule, you're just going to use that and it's quick and easy.
It is. It's so fast. It's 20 minutes of sugar beans, 15 minutes dal. You can put absolutely anything into the pressure cooker. You can even quick boil your rice in there.
Oh, that's very good. How long are we leaving this for?
just for about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. It's going to come to the boil, it's going to simmer, you're going to get this lovely fragrance. It will start to froth a bit, and you can judge whether you need to add more milk.
Okay, sure. Okay, so we've left the chicken to cook for about 10 minutes?
Yes.
All right.
And it's come to a nice boil. It's nice and thick. It's so creamy, and it smells wonderful.
And there's no lumps?
There's no lumps. There's no lumps at all. But do be certain to stir every now and then, just so it doesn't catch.
At the bottom.
Anything milky does get caught sometimes. Now we can add in our fresh cream. So no whipping necessary. We just...
Let me hold up here.
That's all right. Doesn't matter which brand, and obviously not the entire quantity, according to taste.
Why do you put fresh cream in?
I think the richness, the rich decadent flavor that it brings to the dish. It's not a thickening agent. It's just the depth that it brings.
Okay.
As with your butter chicken or your beef stroganoff, I think it just gives that creamy,
extra taste as well.
Extra cream. So we did not add salt during our cooking time, so we're just going to give it a taste now, because the packet contents tends to have salt in it.
Yes.
So here we're just going to add to taste. I don't know about your family, but we prefer to add salt after the meal.
Okay.
Because I tend to have a heavy hand sometimes. And
too much of salt.
Too much of salt ruins the dish.
What's your favorite meal that you like to cook?
It would have to be my mother's birth masala kal.
Really? Awesome.
My absolute favorite dish. I've traveled, I've tasted, I've had gourmet, and somehow I go back to the kals.
Do you cut and clean and do everything on your own?
I try. My mom does though. My mom, she cuts for me, she marinates it, she freezes it, and she just labels it, and every time I visit she gives me a parcel.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. And then with your masala, your bird masala, does she also buy that for you?
She buys it for me, but where I am in Effingham, we do have a lovely spice shop, and I get everything I need right there.
All right, awesome. So how long are we going to leave this for now?
This, you can actually lower the heat, and you can leave it for about 3 minutes.
Okay, so we'll check this in 3 minutes. So we've been letting this to actually simmer for about 10 minutes, Nicole. Yep. Can you show us what's in the pot now?
There's some rich, creamy goodness.
I see everything's come together.
It looks quite lovely. There we go. We're going to plate this up in about a minute.
Sure. So there we have it, guys. Some lovely chicken a la king with your rice.
Yes, that's my husband's favorite combo. Give me some mash, give my kids some rolls. We're good.
Okay, great. Thank you, Nicole, for coming out today.
Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate. We know you have a busy schedule, but we appreciate your time with us and your input.
I'll always make time for passing it on.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Until next time, remember, cooking is love made perfect. And as you can see, Nicole is spreading the love with her family by cooking. So keep on cooking, and we'll see you until next time. God bless.